Imagine a volcano, not as a mountain, but as a hidden giant slumbering beneath the Earth's surface. This is the nature of a supervolcano. These colossal cauldrons of molten rock, known as magma chambers, dwarf their volcanic cousins. They are capable of eruptions thousands of times larger than anything witnessed in human history. Supervolcanoes don't announce their presence from the towering peaks. Instead, they hide in plain sight, often disguised as vast depressions in the earth called calderas. These calderas are scars left by past supereruptions, hinting at the immense power that lies below. These sleeping giants pose a significant threat to life. While eruptions are rare, occurring on timescales of tens of thousands of years, their impact is global and catastrophic. The very thought of a supervolcano awakening is a sobering reminder of the immense forces that have shaped our planet and continue to do so. A typical volcanic eruption might spew lava and ash that impact the immediate surroundings. It might disrupt air travel and cause localized damage, but its effects are relatively contained. A supervolcano eruption, however, is an entirely different beast. Imagine thousands of cubic kilometers of ash and rock ejected into the atmosphere, blanketing entire continents. Imagine pyroclastic flows, fast-moving currents of superheated gas and volcanic matter, racing across the landscape at hundreds of kilometers per hour. The sheer volume of material released during a super eruption dwarfs the output of even the most powerful conventional eruptions. The consequences are far more widespread and long-lasting. Scattered across the globe are several known supervolcanoes, each with its own history of eruptions and potential for future devastation. In the United States, beneath the serene beauty of Yellowstone National Park, lies one such giant. Yellowstone's last super eruption, some 640,000 years ago, ejected enough material to bury a city the size of New York under hundreds of meters of ash. Across the globe in Indonesia, Lake Toba marks the caldera of another supervolcano. Its eruption, approximately 74,000 years ago, is believed to have plunged the Earth into a volcanic winter, pushing humanity to the brink of extinction. Closer to human civilization lies Campi Flegrei, a sprawling volcanic area near Naples, Italy. Its awakening could have devastating consequences for millions of people. Finally, in New Zealand, the Taupo volcanic zone, home to the supervolcano responsible for the Ororani eruption around 26,500 years ago, serves as a reminder of the raw power hidden beneath the Earth's surface. These are just a few examples of the sleeping giants that dot our planet, each one a testament to the immense power that lies dormant beneath us. Let us imagine for a moment the unimaginable. What if all of these supervolcanoes erupted simultaneously? The day would dawn like any other, but the tranquility would be shattered by a series of earth-shuddering roars. First Yellowstone, then Toba, followed by Campi Flegrei and Taupo. Each eruption would send shockwaves across the planet, a terrifying symphony of destruction. The skies would darken as billions of tons of ash and rock were blasted into the atmosphere, blotting out the sun. Pyroclastic flows, rivers of molten rock and superheated gas would cascade down the slopes of the volcanoes, incinerating everything in their path. The immediate vicinity of each supervolcano would become an inferno, a scene of unimaginable devastation. As the initial shockwaves subsided, a new threat would emerge, the ash cloud. Carried by the wind, this massive plume of volcanic material would spread across the globe, blanketing entire continents in a thick layer of ash. The sun would be completely obscured, plunging the world into perpetual darkness. Temperatures would plummet as the ash blocked the sun's rays, and a harsh volcanic winter would grip the planet. The ash, heavy and abrasive, would clog machinery, disrupt transportation systems, and contaminate water supplies, rendering them unusable. The very air we breathe would become hazardous, filled with fine particles of volcanic matter. The immediate aftermath of the eruptions would be catastrophic, but the long-term consequences would be even more dire. The volcanic winter, lasting for years, perhaps even decades, would disrupt global climate patterns, leading to crop failures, mass starvation, and societal collapse. The delicate balance of ecosystems would be thrown into disarray. Plant life would wither and die under the blanket of ash, and animal populations would collapse without food or sustenance. The planet would be plunged into an ecological crisis unlike anything it has experienced in millions of years. The scenario we have imagined is a worst-case scenario, a stark reminder of the immense power of nature and the fragility of human civilization. While the likelihood of simultaneous super eruptions is remote, the threat they pose is very real. By understanding these forces, By studying the history of these eruptions and their impact on our planet, we can better prepare for the future. We can develop early warning